So we read in Job 38. I'm not going to read everything, so do read the entire chapter in detail, 41 verses. So just read the entire thing, but we're just going to look at some of the things in here, and I'm going to read some bits, not all of the bits. So it starts off with, "Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, Who is this that darketh counsel my words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me." So God says, I'm going to give you some stuff. I need to answer me. And here are the stuff. So from 4 he says, where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? And like I said, I'm going to read bits. Then verse 5, "Who hath laid the measurements thereof, if thou knowest?" Verse 6, "Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened?" Verse 7, "When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy." Where were you? God asks. "Or who shut up the sea with the doors when it brake forth? When I made the cloud, the garment thereof, and break up for it my decreed place, and said," so he's talking to the waves, "and he said, Hitherto thou shalt come, but no further." You know, the waves only come to a certain point. After that, they don't. They go back. Unless you have a tsunami or something, then it's a different story. But waves, it's amazing how waves come in to the shore, and then they stop at a certain point and they go back. Then he says, "Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days?" Verse 13, "That it might take hold of the ends of the earth." Verse 14, "It is turned as clay to the seal, as they stand as garment, and from the wicked their light is withholden. Hast thou entered into the springs? Have the gates of death been opened unto thee? Hast thou perceived the breadth of the earth? Where is the way where light dwelleth? Where is the way where light dwelleth?" Like, what a question. Like, you know, he's questioning Job on these. Like, you know, your friends have come to you and making you feel bad because of the trial that I've allowed to happen, just so that your faith can be shown across the whole world. God boasted about Job and said to Satan, "Have thou considered my servant Job, how upright and perfect he is in his ways?" So why are you letting your friends annoy you? Why are you letting your friends tell you otherwise of who I am? Have you considered where the light comes from? What a question, right, to ask a man. Do you know this? So why are you questioning it? And he then says, that thou shouldest take it to the bound thereof.